Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate a small example on ASP.NET for multiplying two numbers in a web page. For that, you need to take a new project, select the language which you are flexible to work, and select a web application, give it a name. Okay, and select an empty. This is Solution Explorer. It contains all the files, and you need to add a web form into it. And I'm gonna give this name as a default.aspx. You can work this page with the designer, or you can work with an HTML tags. This is an way to work with an HTML. You need to create a table in this way with the HTML tags, or you can go with design phase where it contains all the things you can work manually. Uh, Insert a table, take 5 rows and 2 columns is necessary. Okay, so I need to create a form in this way. Like, I need to take an input from the user. For that, I need one text box, and I need to take uh, another input from the user, if a text box value too, and this is a button for calculating the value and display it on to the label output. So this is my scenario. Now I'm going to demonstrate it in an ASP.NET Visual Studios. So for this, I'm going to merge these two cells. Here I'm going to display the heading here. I'm gonna make it bold. Uh, Enter a value here, a new text, value 1, value 2. Now I need to take two user inputs. So for that, I need to go with the text boxes. This is a text box 1, and this is text box 2. I'm gonna change this text box ID to txt box, txt value 1, txt value 2. Now I need to create a button here. Here is the button, and I'm going to change the ID of this button to btn calculate, and I'm gonna change the text for that, calculate. So now I got two text boxes for accepting values from the user and a button. Now I need to create an event for this button. So you can create the event in two ways. One is by going here, on click event equals to, you can create a new event. And this way you got an event in the back end. See, this is the on click event. This is one way of creating, or you can create an event for the button in another way. Just delete it. Just click on this for click on this for 2 times. Double click it. You will be generated an event for the button. Now you need to access those two text boxes values, and store it in an integer variable in some data type. So for that, for storing those values, I'm going to take uh, data two value data types. One is int value 1, comma value 2. for storing those values. So value 1 equals to, I need to access those text box. I can access it, text box value 1 dot text. So it will be in the form of a text when I try to access it. So I need to typecast these values or else you get an error. So for that, convert dot to int. Then second value 2 equals to convert. You can convert the value from text to integer in two ways. One is integer or parsing. If you use that way, you cannot handle the null values. You can, if the value is null, you'll get an exception. Uh, if if it is a converter to int, if you take the value null value, it will convert it to 0, make it initialize to 0. Now I need to multiply these two values, so I need one more variable int value 3 for storing the result, or result equals to value 1 into value 2. So I am done with the calculation. Now I need to display this output onto the user. So for that, I'm going to create a label with an empty text output. This is an output text. I'm going to add one label with an empty text. I'm going to delete this text for initially. Okay, now I'm saving it. So I need to access that label in this page. So for that, I can use label 1 dot text equals to value 3, sorry, result 3, result. So you'll get an error here because I need to typecast this integer to integer into a text when I am displaying it on a label. So for that, I am using now convert. I can go with the result auto string. So we are done with this. Now we need to run this application. Okay, here you are going to enter your first number 5 and the second number 6. Calculate it. This is the output. That's it. This is the end of the class. Thanks for watching.